And we're live.
All right. G'day, everyone. Welcome back to the Snake Catchers podcast. I'm Brett, and I'm here, of course, with Dan, as always. And this one's going to be another catch-up episode. I can't remember what number we're at now.
16, I think.
Is it 16 or is 16 ready to go out?
Oh, might be
and this is 17.
This might be 17.
It's one of those two.
Getting
through it. But the last one was a catch-up.
Yeah.
But I just happened to be coming through Newry, so we thought we'd
Sneak another one
in just because we can.
Got a few
basically
good ones to talk about.
Yeah, there's a few there and a few other things to talk about after that as well, like we sort of have been with the catch-up episodes.
Yeah.
Which has been good. Sort of, do a few of them and then a sort of mini topic afterwards, which will be, another whinge today from us about a certain thing, but we'll get onto that. Take us away. What have you got for your first one?
This would have been, took a trip up to Blanchetown on, I think it might have been Tuesday. So this is Friday.
It was only a couple of days ago, because I remember you telling me that you'd gone up there.
Yeah, I think it was Tuesday, went up there. We sort of go up there a little bit. I think I've only been up there once before this season, but previous season's been up there a few times. This lady rang me. She had looked like a brown coloured snake going in under a dishwasher. I just happened to, got home from where I was, so could head out straight away. I think it was like 40 minutes.
It's actually not that far from you, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like where we are. We're just straight on the highway and up, and it's 110 the whole way. So
I forget that because I'm still an hour away from here.
From there, so it's a lot different. Yeah. It was a nice little drive. Got up there. Good time. Got in there, and the house was like a shack sort of set up on like above the ground like they are up there. Newish sort of place though. And it was just one open area with a kitchen in it pretty much. And this lady said she saw it come out from under the fridge and then, just found its way, in under the dishwasher. Took Poppy up there with me. At that point, she hadn't caught anything else just yet. She's just sort of been out with me, and this time was going to be see what happens with it, whether she'd do it or not. Didn't want to rush her into it, but it's good to have her come up. Had a bit of a chat on the way up too, touch base on a few things. Got there, started pulling the dishwasher, pulled the dishwasher apart, not apart, pulled it out, and then you could see in under the kicker of the cupboard.
At least you could see in,
And my heart kind of dropped a little bit because she said like literally 5 minutes before we got there, it stuck its head out. And then went back in and we pulled it out and I couldn't find it. I couldn't see it. Looked back down behind literally under the cupboard behind the kicker. Couldn't see it. And I'm like, oh. And then there was a gap up from the gyp rock down to the wall. There was a gap like that. For some reason the wall frame was off the ground.
Of course.
And my first thought was just like, he's gone under there. And we could sort of work out that he hadn't, couldn't really get too far if he did get under there. And then the lady kept on just saying like, it was like definitely like poking its head out from like the middle of the dishwasher.
Yeah.
And poking its head up. And I'm like, it kept on reiterating in the back of my head. I'm like, I wonder if he's actually like more in the dishwasher than anything. Anyway, we kept poking around. I'm like, oh, where is this thing? The lady's getting a bit nervous that we couldn't find it. And then we're like, oh, maybe we'll check the dishwasher a bit more, just for the way she was describing how it was poking its head out.
Yeah.
It didn't really make sense because there wasn't any gap under the dishwasher, so he wasn't under it. Anyway, we went back and sort of lifted it up a bit, and then Poppy's like, oh, its tail's there. And it was like that little strip. Someone's having a party over there. A little strip on the front of the bottom of the dishwasher sort of thing. Lifted that up, and then we lifted it up properly, and sure enough, he was like in under that.
Right up. Yeah.
And I'm like, yes. Because I was like, the last thing I wanted to do is, muck around with that wall or look. Yeah, it just could have been so much worse. But luckily he was in under there. And I was quite happy with Poppy because she sort of I could see her thinking about grabbing it because its tail was dangling down.
Yeah.
And she thought about it, and she told me after that, she's like, oh, I couldn't see its head, so I didn't go for him. That's fine. So I was happy that she made that decision herself.
If they're picking up on that early.
Yeah. I mean, she'd been experienced with it, or had an experience with like snakes before. Obviously, she's done a course and done a few call-outs with me, but that was a few seasons ago now. So she's sort of green again with it all.
Just getting back into it.
That decision that she made was good. And then I just sort of went under there and ended up, hooking him out. Eventually came out. But yeah, that was kind of straightforward in the end. I was kind of beating myself up a bit that I didn't look properly under the dishwasher. Like, in hindsight, you're like, I wish I kind of just looked under there further. We would have looked around everywhere else a bit less, obviously. But
there's always situations like that. You check everywhere else first, and then if you have to go back to that spot, then you've at least eliminated the sort of other areas that it potentially could have gone.
And that's pretty much, and just going by previous experiences with that, I just kind of had that feeling that he'd gone like under the wall frame or something like that.
Yeah.
Just knowing and the size. They were talking obviously bigger than what it actually was in the end, which is standard.
Average.
Yeah, pretty much. Got him out. Got a pretty good video of it because Poppy was there and she was able to video nicely for us, which was good. Got him out and he was nice little brown. Had some nice little orange dots in his belly.
He did have a nice belly pattern.
Yeah.
For sure.
Kind of frustrating, sort of releasing, because obviously being inside, I was trying to convince him just to sort of let it go, like just down at the riverfront sort of thing.
Were they right on the river?
Pretty
or?
much, yeah. He literally looked over the river and I was like trying to, I was pointing towards like, oh, maybe just take it down the front of the river because it's all private property down there.
Yeah.
But they didn't really want a bar of it. So we had to, and then obviously, what it's like at the river, you go back up, like they were sort of down near the riverfront, you go back up
a bit
above, and then it's just nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
So like we sort of managed to, had a really long sort of driveway area that was still scrubby, so we managed to sort of go away from the house a fair distance.
Yeah.
Probably like not too much further than what we'd normally do in a sort of normal situation.
Yeah, than you do anyway.
And because it was like 37 up there that day.
Warm one.
So found like a little, where it was a bit of scrubby and there's a few little rocky escarpment there. So let him go straight in there. But yeah, that was pretty good. It was nice to sort of find a spot nearby. Nice little drive. It's nice when you go for a drive and actually get one. Because I was going up, when we got there, like the whole time I was made the mistake of thinking it's like, oh, surely you'll be there, the way she was describing it. And then when we didn't see it, I'm like, oh no.
It can be so hit and miss with situations like that.
Yeah.
Because again, so many factors can come into play when they're inside, which I'll talk about a job that I had today that turned out to be easy, but it was very close to being a pain in the ass. But yeah, no, at least you got it for driving out that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you think, oh, it's pretty far, but then
it's not that far when you think about it.
It's like only like 10, 15-ish minutes more than what I'd do if I went to Williamstown or something. So it's really not that far.
You'll have 2 more catches soon that can go out that way.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. It was interesting because she was going to ring the other new snake catcher out at Loxton or Wakery or something like that.
Yeah.
Berry, I think she was at. Berry or Loxton, one of the two. But then you don't realise how far everything is out
there. It's a fair distance.
She said we were still closer than they were.
Yeah.
So and then you look, like you think, oh yeah, I remember when, I think Bonnie's her name, when she popped up and was doing it, I'm like, oh, that's good, it's going to save me.
Yeah.
Going out there, then you realise like that's still like another, I think it's nearly another hour away from where they were.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's, more than that. But yeah, like I said, don't mind going out there. It's normally like the jobs we get out that way is like inside the house or something. So most of the time those guys up there just let them go because there's, near the river there, it's just a habitat for them.
Yeah, that's it.
But that was that one.
We're just waiting for you to get a carpet python call out there.
It crossed my mind. I said to her, I'm like, oh, what did it look like? She's like, oh, brown. I'm like, oh, it's brown. And she's like, yeah, we know. We get the carpet pythons up here too. And I'm like, oh,
do you?
Yeah.
Next time you see one, if it's in your shed or something,
just let us know.
Let us know.
We don't have to get rid of it. We'll come and take a photo.
Just come and take a photo of it.
But that'd be the dream to see one of them. I saw there was a post from, I don't know, it might have been Rawnsley Park station up Flinders. They posted a photo of a carpet.
I did see that,
in like a little bit of habitat thing they had sort of set up there. It was something like that. They had like a little stream set up there. It was just sitting in the water there.
Yeah, I did see that.
A few people have told me, like, when they've seen them up there, they've been like in the water and they're just sort of obviously waiting for something to come past, and they wait for a bird to come down to have a drink and bang,
just grab it.
That was off topic, but that was sick. I was happy to see that. But
random stuff like that pops up every now and then. It typically is just random people going through to see it.
It's just so good when like they obviously don't recognise the enormity of it, of seeing something like that, rather than like if we were up there, we'd lose our shit.
It was like the one, it was last year sometime, but I think there was an ecologist or something in the Gawler Ranges at the Eyre Peninsula of the big imbricata that they got crossing the track. Yeah. Just randomly, just driving the tracks, and there's this 2.5 metre carpet python just crossing.
He's just lucking
up. So much luck. And like, for context, carpet pythons in SA are quite rare.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're not seen too often. And
then you get some heroes on social media going, "Oh, we see him all the time." Like, well, and then you're like, "Oh, whereabouts?" It's like, "Oh, I'm not telling you." Whatever.
It does go like that. It does go like that. But topic for another day.
Yeah, that's true.
I suppose, when was it? The first one that I've got, I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday. Got a call about 10:20 in the morning. Literally just from up the road, Upper Hermitage. So it was only about 10 minutes up the road. From a red belly that was out the back under the veranda, much like we're sitting now. And it was sitting on one of those raised swing chairs, like those egg-shaped.
Oh, that's what it was.
Swing chairs. Yeah, right. It was one of them. It might have looked a bit different in the video.
It looked like a fruit bowl thing. That's what I like. When I looked at it, it looked like inside like a fruit bowl thing. I didn't actually.
Yeah. But no, it was one of those sort of egg-shaped raised swing chairs. It was probably that far off the ground.
Yeah.
So this red belly was literally just going through the thing. When I got there, the way the chair was sitting, the sun was like directly hitting him, so he would have just been out there basking.
Yeah.
So I swung the chair around, got a quick video of him sitting in there, literally held the bag out, gave him a little tickle on the tail, and he just made his way down and went straight in the bag. It was another easy one.
Nice little red.
But nice little red, and an interesting sort of situation.
Yeah.
I said it in the video that reds are always the ones that seem to get themselves in these spots. They just show up in weird places like that.
It is like just always reds.
Yeah.
Not even sure why. Like it just is.
Just happens with the reds. It wasn't too hard to release either. There was a nice sort of couple of dams sort of along the way, along the drive, sort of in as well.
Yeah.
So it was nice to release, and it was pretty close to home, so I knew the area.
Yeah.
As well, so I sort of knew where to take him. I hadn't caught a red up that way before, sort of like where it was. That road is right on top of the hill ridge.
Yeah.
So typically the reds are more down in the valley.
Yeah.
So that was the first red right on top of the hill, but a couple of browns up there, which is typical.
Yeah.
But that was a good spot to release him. So that was all good. In the chair, so if this is the swing chair that I'm sitting in now, there was a nice big stump there as well, as that was sort of being used as a footrest.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming that's how he got up into it, but who the hell knows?
Oh, they can do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, if there's going to be a snake that does it, it's going to be a red. But I thought that was pretty cool. It was definitely a different situation.
Yeah.
I sort of haven't had before, but he was literally just sitting there in the sun having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. just sort of disturbed the morning coffee of the of the homeowners because they wanted to go out and do the same thing. It's pretty well.
It's funny, like the differences. Like if we walked out and saw a red like that, we'd just sit down, have a coffee, and just sit there,
just
and watch it.
Yeah, yeah. But no, that was definitely a different one, and nice to get another red as well, which it always is. There definitely hasn't been as many reds this season for me, anyway. You're probably still hitting your average, for reds,
probably above it now.
But yeah, there definitely hasn't been as many for me compared to sort of this time last season.
Yeah,
when everything was drier and they were trying to find some water.
It's getting that way where it's dry though at the moment.
It's getting there, but like all the dams around my place that were dry last season still have water in them.
Yeah, right.
Which is good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nowhere near as bad.
Yeah,
as it was last year. But no, nice little red. Always good to get one of them. And you know, he behaved himself and went straight in the bag as well, which is always good.
Because you've seen one go across your driveway, haven't you?
Yes.
Last season or something like that.
Yeah.
You're sort of towards the top of the hill there a bit. Or was that
that was at the bottom of the driveway. So I have seen them up the top, not for a while, but I have seen them up the top. More so browns. But again, I haven't seen a brown up the top for a while. It's just the neighbours that get them. They've had 3 this season. So yeah, where we are, we're right on the top of Hill Ridge, and sort of in the valley there is a couple of really big dams and a creek along the road.
Yeah.
And
that's right. Yeah.
I see reds there every now and then, and I have seen them crossing the driveway right at the bottom of the hill, just as you go up that sort of hairpin bend.
Yeah.
I've seen them there every now and then. I remember it was literally, I think it was last season, I was going to a call for a red that you sent me to.
Yeah.
And there was one crossing the driveway at the bottom when I was on my way to that one.
Not the same one.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But I do see them. We've got a nice spring at the bottom of the hill as well, and I do see them there every now and then.
Yeah.
The sort of, local residents that live there.
Yeah.
But I mean, between that and then the really big one opposite, or on the other side of the road, they'll go between the two.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, no, that was a good one for sure. For sure.
Exciting.
Again, different.
Yeah. What was the other one? Poppy got onto her first one in a while. So yeah, after that the Blanchetown thing, she might have been it must have been Wednesday.
A couple of days ago.
It was the day after, so it was Wednesday. Tuesday was Blanchetown. Wednesday was this red. Yeah, we had a red belly out at Cainton, and took Poppy out there and said, "Yeah, catching this one." She's like, "Yeah." I said to her, "I'm like, oh, it's a red. It's starting to cool down. You'll be right." She nailed it. Rocked up out there, and the lady that called us, I actually sort of half know her, talked to her a few times on the phone, and she runs a pet, looks after your pets and all that sort of thing.
Pet boarding sort of thing?
Yeah. But she understands snakes, and she's one of those battlers that go into bat for me on
social media.
Yeah, she's she goes in and puts her 2 cents in when she needs to. So when she called, I sort of knew what
the go was.
Yeah. She said it was they had 3 dog beds on the ground outside, and it went in under there. And the way she explained it, she's like, "Oh, I don't know if I should just let it go, or it's not going anywhere, and I got the dogs here." And I'm like, "Oh, being a red, he's probably not going to go anywhere too quick, probably, in those situations."
That time of day as well, he would have just sat there all night, probably.
Yeah. And I think it was about 5 or something, or 4:30 when we got out there. Got out there, and she's her mum was out there too, and they're both sort of watching, and then just like, "Oh, we just lost sight of it." I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And then she went over and just poked her head over. It's like, "Oh no, it's still there." I'm like, "Oh yes."
Thank God.
He's just sitting there. Then got Poppy onto that one. I'm like, "Oh, you can do this one." And she was happy to. She wanted to.
Yeah.
Sort of tried to get her to, I think you hear me in the video, I was trying to get her to sort of get the hook in under there and pull the tail up to her hand sort of thing, but he sort of took off as soon as she touched him.
Yeah,
she took
reacted.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then
took off. No. They attack you.
Yeah, more aggressive.
Did he take off?
More aggressive than Browns.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but then like that gave her the opportunity and she tailed at the exact right spot.
Yeah.
Right time.
That's good.
Yeah, and I told her, it's like, oh, you've done it before. It's like riding a bike.
It'll come back to you.
It'll just click. And it honestly did. She nailed it. Pulled him out of there and tailed him correctly. Didn't shake him.
Perfect. Perfect.
And yeah, he was pretty docile, so we took a little bit of what's the word? Opportunity with him a bit and just got a little
handled a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of a video and just had sort of checking him out just because the dogs are involved too and just made sure he was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he seemed pretty happy. She got the dogs out of there as soon as I think the dogs got close-ish, but they're smart enough to
keep away.
She sort of taught him enough to get him away from him.
Yeah.
And then managed to find a which again pretty dry out there at the moment.
Yeah.
I noticed on the way into our place there's a bit of a drive, probably like a 500-meter driveway to get to our house off the road. Drove past a dam that was dried up.
Yeah.
No other creeks nearby. I'm like, it's a little bit odd, like that he's sort of there, but managed to go, obviously out the driveway and went up the road a bit, and there was another creek that was running through. There wasn't much water in that either, but there wasn't much other choice.
Yeah.
There was a lot of moss rocks and heaps of things he could go and hide in.
Yeah.
So he would have found there would have been a little pockets of water through there.
Yeah.
And obviously he wasn't far away from where he was, so he would have known where he was.
Yeah, that's it. So they'd naturally follow the water down as it dries up anyway.
That's the thing with them too, like as you know, like if you catch one and there's obviously some sort of water system nearby, you can take them to that same water system, but just
a bit further,
a bit further up.
Yeah.
And then they sort of generally will stay back in there, hopefully, sort of thing. But as they do, Reds normally do, not coming up to houses too often. So
nah. Yeah, not as often as the Browns.
Nah. Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. A good one for Poppy to get onto.
Yeah, it was
as well for her first one.
Yeah, just while we're on that, she messaged me today. You remember last week I'd said something about that dude that was shaking him in. I commented on his stuff.
Oh yes.
I couldn't help myself. Poppy messaged me. She obviously didn't see me comment on it, and she saw the post and she sent it to me. She's like, "Have you seen this guy?" He's like, "This." She's like, "This is what made me think she'll be good too." She's like, "This isn't right, is it?" I'm like, "No, it's not."
just scroll down a bit. You'll see. You'll see.
And then I'll show you. She's like,
"Did she find it?"
Yeah, and then she's like, "What did she say?" He's like, you gave him the champ treatment too. But yeah, I was happy because she knew that it, wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
What he's doing.
Yeah.
There. And I said, yeah, there's a few people down here, unfortunately, that do that. It's probably the first person I've seen on the East Coast that does that. The old shaking thing from the videos I've seen.
I've seen a couple.
There probably is a few.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
There's obviously a lot more of them over there, but there seems to be more of them here that do it.
It's just SA, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just SA.
But yeah, I'm glad that she picked up on it.
Yeah, for sure.
And she
for sure
so that was a positive thing.
Yeah,
so she sort of knew that it wasn't not on sort of thing. But yeah, keeps them off balance though. That's why you do it.
Yeah, just
shake the fuck out of them.
Just shake the fuck out of them. Oh God!
But yeah, that was
just on that. I've started training someone else as well
to shake.
I made a point of doing a post after that first session and making a note saying there will be no shaking.
Or you're
out of see here.
Or you're out of here, buddy.
Oh fuck! Yeah, it's not good. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. It's fucking terrible.
No need for it. Actually, also I saw. Obviously, you would have seen that red belly. That red belly.
How nice was that?
On that though, like not actually related to the actual to him, but like that dude that caught the video angle that he had of it, or the catch video.
Yeah.
Because that thing was going off.
That was going off its job. So it wasn't a big snake either.
What I picked up on like the second time I watched it was his wrist.
Yeah.
And like similar to what we do and like what most people do, you can actually see how effective the just gentle sort of
like again, he wasn't fucking going like that.
He wasn't. He was just like, you could just literally see his wrist just manipulating it like that, not going like that. And I'm like, yeah, he's a good one too. So, out of that, obviously it's stunning snake.
Oh, that was so nice.
But yeah, just the way he handled it was good. Just the angle you could see. Yeah.
Because again, it wasn't a big snake, and it did go off its fucking chops.
I loved his reaction to it though. He's just like,
"What the fuck are you?" That's how we'd react as well, though.
I'd lose my shit as well.
What are you? What the fuck are you? Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Brilliant. I got some nice photos of it as well.
It got heaps of traction. It went viral, which is good. Like, it's good for people to, for that sort of thing to go viral like that.
Yeah.
Just a good looking snake. And
Oh, it was stunning. It was a very nice snake.
Yeah.
If we remember, we'll pop a photo up of it.
Yeah, I'll try and sneak one in there.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't mind a bit of extra traction for their post.
Yeah.
Surely not.
Nah.
But it was a cracking snake.
Yeah, like, really.
Yeah.
A little bit jealous of that one.
I've never seen something like that.
Makes you wonder what else is out there.
Oh, there'd be all sorts of different stuff.
Yeah.
All sorts of different stuff.
Well, there was years ago, there was an albino.
I've seen photos of those, yeah.
But that's something.
Albinism's just, not strong anyway. So,
yeah.
Particularly for wild stuff.
So I think they may have got a wild caught permit for that one. I think that
albino one. Yeah.
But you could argue that that thing's not going to last.
No.
If it was out in the wild, I think it ended up dying in captivity, I think. But it wouldn't have lasted out there. They stick out like dogs.
It would have been picked off anyway. Yeah. Straight away.
Similar to like how they ended up getting the albino Darwins.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Was it the Darwins or the olives?
Oh, like anything.
I think they obviously came from the wild. I think. Well, definitely the albino Darwins. They found one of them out there and like doing it a service by bringing it in. Like, as much as like you want to keep everything out in the wild, but a situation like that, it would have got picked off.
Oh, absolutely.
So they stand out.
Absolutely. Is that Simon?
Yeah.
You should know Friday night's podcast night.
Yeah. We keep trying to. But yeah.
There was a cracking snake. Absolutely cracking snake. And yeah, we can only hope, we get onto something like that. There it is again. All right, but yeah, back onto the next one that I did. One in Gawler. Williston. Is it Williston? Yeah.
Oh,
Williston.
Yeah. What's that, Wednesday?
I think it was Wednesday. Yeah. I could probably look at that and tell you, but it was this week. So
this week.
I think, I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday. So yeah, you sent me out to that one for a 4-foot brown snake. The
4 to 5.
4 to 5 foot, that had made its way under a little wood sleeper thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went out to that one. You told the blokes to keep an eye on it, which was all good. Got out there. He was watching it when I arrived, which was fantastic. And he said he's seen it poke its head out a couple of times and then hadn't seen it for like 5 minutes before I got there, sort of thing. But he was watching the area.
Yeah.
And given the area, it was it was a sort of pile of sleepers. It wasn't just one. It was a pile that was sort of up against the fence.
Yeah.
And then sort of open either side. So you'd see it if it went out either way.
Yeah.
And the fence was very well sealed as well. So it wasn't going through the fence.
Yeah, okay. That was my thought when he was saying, sleepers up against the fence. I'm like, what's the chances he's just going to slip through the fence or something like that?
No, it was very well sealed. And again, he was watching it and you would have seen if it had taken off either way. But I got there, started moving these plank sleeper things out of the way. There was probably a dozen of them there. They weren't big or anything, but
you had to do some work.
Had to do some work, yeah. Can't just, get to a call and throw a snake in a bag every time. yeah, started moving these things, and I, you know, move another one, and I was like, he's not here yet. So I keep moving another one, and it got down to the last two. Fuck, I hope he's here. I moved the second to last one. I'm like, he's not there. So I just lifted up the other one, and I could just see a little coil of him sitting there. So I'm like, thank God he's there.
Reset.
He's definitely not 4 foot. Probably 2.5.
Yeah.
Which is why he obviously stayed hidden under the sleeper until the last one.
Yeah.
But he was there.
Yeah.
So I lifted up the last one. He wasn't too bad. He, where he was, the fence was there. I was pretty much right on top of him as well.
Yeah.
So he was a bit defensive just to try and sort of get space to try and go down the fence.
Yeah.
Which I stepped back and sort of let him do so I could tail him.
Yeah.
And he did that, and I tailed him, and it was all good. But yeah, like, it's sort of a heart in the mouth moment when you're just getting to that last one and he's just still not there.
Yeah.
And the bloke said, like, I had my phone on me when I saw him and then called straight away, and I have not been anywhere else since calling you.
Yeah.
It's like, I believe you.
I do.
But if he's not here, he's fucking gone somewhere. But luckily he was.
Yeah.
But just happened to be right under the last
one.
The last sleeper. This was another example of what we talked about in the last episode of release spots.
Yeah.
Because it's right by the South Para. And I did the same thing that I did with that other one. I went to the sort of a point where I could go in. I walked in to a good spot and I let him go. It's where he would have come from.
Yeah.
Like, it's still away from houses. It's still within the area of where we should be releasing them.
Yeah.
But in Gawler in particular, it's
getting harder.
It's getting so much harder. But that's where it would have come from.
Yeah.
Like, literally just along that river there. But again, I went away from the house a little bit and then sort of where it opens up anyway. So the river sort of goes through, the houses sort of go like that around it. And I just walked up a bit and let him go. So he was as far away from houses as possible without taking him a stupid distance out from where he should be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, it's a good move.
But yeah, again, another sort of simple call, I suppose. Moved a bit of things, got the snake. So yeah, he didn't go too much off his chops.
Yeah.
Once I had him.
Yeah.
So yeah, wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Yeah. It's I did have an annoying one yesterday. I didn't actually catch anything, but it was frustrating. I was in Lindock at the time.
Yep.
And I was doing something else and just happened to get the call as I was about to head back here, like unheard of. I was about to head back. And
and then you got it. You hadn't arrived back and then got it.
Yeah, it was just a couple Ks out of Williamstown towards Springton.
Of course.
And yeah, red belly again.
That's why you didn't send me, wasn't it? Because it was red belly.
No, I was closer, mate. And it was a red. Anyway, this thing was in like that enclosed sort of outdoor like this, but enclosed.
Yeah.
With a couple little spot like openings.
Yeah.
She said this thing had been. She's waiting because they were like in the middle of the scrub.
Yeah.
She's like they had dogs, and she said she gave it 20 minutes to do its thing and let it go.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't go.
Shock, it's a red.
Shock. But she's like, as I rocked up, she's like, oh, I just went around like through one of those openings.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like, actually, she said, you literally were just stopped out the front.
Of course.
And it went around and I'm like, yeah, you bastard.
Of course.
Didn't find it. So that was frustrating because one being a red, two, like it was right in under there right until I got there.
Yeah.
I was literally there and it took off. And then I'm like, oh, I still didn't give up straight away. I'm like, oh, it was sort of fairly open around where it was.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a creek a little bit further down. I'm like, chances are he's just hightailed it down there.
Yeah.
But yesterday was only like 20 degrees.
It wasn't too warm.
So I'm like, he would have been a bit sluggish. I'm like, here's a chance.
And again, being a red as well, he might have just gone and sat somewhere.
Yeah. So, had a fair sort of search through the areas like within reason. Couldn't turn him up. I'm like, to be honest, I felt it was annoying because the lady like sort of waited, then made the right decision because it wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, but then goes
then it did go once I was there, pretty much, which was frustrating, but also at the same time where they were like middle of their habitat.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of happy that he just moved on himself, and we didn't have to take him and move him
too far.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, that was a bit of a just anticlimax, I guess.
It happens.
Would have been another red. There was two would have been two reds of the week. So they've almost
up on the Reds.
almost been outnumbering Browns. Almost. I think
it's never going to outnumber Browns.
Not for me. No. I think might have been 6 or 7 I've done now, but it's still 10 times more Browns.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah.
You're still, you're getting a few, which is good compared to, I'd say what you know. It's probably on par with what you normally get. Yeah.
It never really starts off with reds. It's always this time of year.
Yeah, that they start coming in.
Yeah. It'd be nice to get a little bloody baby red belly. Be nice. They're always bloody cute.
I got one fresh thing last season. It was that big.
Yeah.
Oh no, a couple. One that you sent me out to that was dead, unfortunately.
Oh, the showgrounds.
Yeah. And then
that was March, I reckon, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then another one at one of the local schools. But this tiny. He would have been fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh out the sack.
But yeah, I'm waiting to see if the red numbers pick up for me.
Yeah.
Because again, this time last year, they picked up.
Yeah.
And I ended up doing 40 reds.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
It was a lot towards the this time of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, towards the end. But yeah, back to another call. The one I did today in Gawler.
Yeah.
Again, you sent me out to it. It was for Easter Brown that Cat had sort of turned up in the front yard.
Oh, she didn't tell me that.
Yeah. Did she speak to you or he did? Because she wasn't there when I got there. He was there.
She did.
And he was the one that saw it.
Oh, she called me. She probably didn't really. I didn't really get the whole story.
But he was out the front washing his car. Cat was in the bushes having a fiddle around with something. He saw the snake come out and it went straight into the open carport, basically. And he said, when I got there, I just saw it going down that wall. And then after that, he shut the door and just left the area.
Yeah.
Which is, fair enough. It's gone inside. It might settle down in there.
Yeah.
Hopefully it should be an easy one. Got there. They were all absolutely fine about it. Again, they just didn't want it in their carport, which is fair enough. Opened the door. Wasn't too bad, a few things along the sort of walls, but not terrible, I suppose. The first thing I noticed, well, again, he said the size of it was probably about a metre, just over.
Yeah.
I'd say. It wasn't. It was smaller than that. Shock.
It looked bigger in that photo you sent me, though.
It did, but it was, it was probably 3 foot.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, got in, he said he just saw it, went down there, and that's when he shut the door, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool, that should be easy. We'll just sweep that side and then go around that side. But the first thing I noticed was it was probably only that big of a gap. So house wall there, gap, and that's a concrete slab.
Yeah.
So right between the wall going down, slab, was just a gap about that big.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, the size of the snake that's being described to me, it's unlikely unless it's smaller.
Yeah.
But there was plenty of other places it could have gone as well. So I think we'll look everywhere else first and then I'll just have a look in there.
Yeah.
But there was like fridges and stuff along there. So I'm looking in the back of all these fridges, moving stuff out. I go around the whole room on sort of ground level. He's not there. I'm like, okay, I'll start looking up on the shelves and stuff like that. Go around again, look up on all the shelves. Nothing there.
Yeah.
Couldn't find anything. I was probably there for 45 at that point.
Yeah.
Probably, I'd say, while I sort of did that sort of sweep, looking on the floor and then sort of up a little bit. And I'm like, okay, I'll just shine that gap.
Yeah.
Sort of along the wall of the house. So I started at one end, I kept coming up, and I literally got within 1.5 meters of the end. And I'm like, fuck, there you are. And he was literally wedged in this gap. I just saw a little coil.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, he's there. This could either be really easy or like a pain in the ass because I didn't know how far down the gap went.
Yeah.
And obviously the snake's a lot smaller than I first initially thought. So he has just wedged himself down in there.
Yeah.
So I went and got my little manipulator tickler out of the car.
Yeah.
I tried to go sort of down and underneath him with it. And as I poked it down, I'm like, okay, shit, this does go down a fair bit.
Yeah.
So I can't fuck this up because he's just going to disappear.
Yeah.
So I got down underneath him and started sort of trying to come up, I suppose. And as it did, his sort of tail popped out like that.
Yeah.
So I grabbed his tail. As soon as I grabbed his tail, normally they put up a bit of resistance. I had the tickler there and started doing that. He literally just started coming out straight away.
Yeah,
like,
right.
This never happens.
It's always that feeling when the tail comes out, not the head.
Yeah.
When the tail comes out, you're like, yes.
At least you
got him.
grab it. Unlike that last one I did at Williamstown where the fucking head came out.
You're like,
It's like, well, now what am I going to do? You're stuck in there.
Yeah.
And I can't grab you on the fucking head. But yeah, his tail came out, grabbed that, started sort of moving and tickling him again from sort of underneath, which would have been his head.
Yeah.
And he literally just backed up and came straight out.
Straight up.
I'm like, that could have been a pain in the ass if it had gone down further. But
flushing him and all sorts.
I don't know if I would have flushed him.
Yeah.
Because it was right at the wall side of the house. So I don't know where the water would have bloody gone. Under the house, under the slab.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Could have made it worse.
Yeah, literally. It would have been a pain in the ass.
Well, it didn't happen, so it was all right.
It didn't happen. Luckily we got him. And it was literally like, I've looked everywhere else. I'm like, fuck, that's the last place. I'll just have a look there and hope I see him.
Yeah.
If not, he's probably gone.
Yeah.
But he was there. And yeah, it was easy getting him out compared to what it could have been.
Yeah.
Again, doing jobs like that, they just fucking go straight down.
Yeah.
You never see him again.
Yeah.
Or they poke their fucking head out and, yeah, righto, grab me now, sort of thing.
That's pretty much what happened at earlier this week. I had one at Williamstown Primary.
Yeah.
They had like a set of concrete stairs. I didn't want to talk about this one because I didn't get him, but frustrating. I wish I didn't see him. Had like
you saw him as well.
Yeah, 4 concrete steps.
Yeah.
Then I went in around here and I got up there and there's on one side it sort of washed out and I shone my torch up under the steps.
Yeah.
I could just see a couple little coils. It would have been like that long.
Yeah.
Saw a coil up in there. I'm like, all right, don't know how we're going to go with this. Ended up spending the next 45 minutes digging up at the top, digging in more at the bottom, end up poking him, flushed him, and after a while just couldn't see him.
Yeah.
So,
was he only a small one?
Yeah, like 300 long, something like that.
Yeah.
And then it was getting towards the end of the school. Everyone's pretty good there. The end of the day.
I've been there a couple of times as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like, I can't do anything more. We'll just have to just cone it off and try and get the kids to avoid it, and everyone will go home for the day and have just come out and take off. And I didn't. That was Monday, I think. I didn't hear anything. So
a lot of the time when they are in a situation like that, you do end up flushing and sort of trying to manipulate them out. If they don't come out, a lot of the time they will just piss off anyway.
Yeah,
because like they don't want to go through that shit again. Like,
no.
It is enough to just sort of annoy them to move on.
Yeah.
As well. But yeah, it's more annoying when you see them.
It is,
and can't get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being so small, he could have gone anywhere too.
Literally anywhere. Literally anywhere.
There's only so much you can do sometimes.
Just makes it so much harder with those smaller snakes.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good lead into sort of hatchie season coming up.
Yeah.
I take it.
Yeah.
Now as well.
Won't be far off.
Won't be far off. Haven't had any yet.
No.
But
over the next month it'll be.
When's this going out? End of Feb?
Yeah, so we'll be in that period.
Should have started by then, you would have thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, hatchie, Eastern Browns are going to start coming out from their eggs and dispersing.
Yeah.
So I suppose when they first hatch, there's a chance that you might see sort of a couple sort of...
Depending how close the clutch is.
Yeah, depending on sort of how close the clutch is. They do disperse pretty quickly.
Yeah.
From once they hatch. But there is a chance that, if the clutch is pretty close, you might see a couple of them sort of in quick succession.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But they do disperse pretty quick. They're that big when they hatch out. Tiny, tiny little things. Yeah. So they do get themselves in gaps a lot better than the adults.
Yeah.
So, just be mindful of door seals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I suppose for when the hatchlings start coming out. Again, something else like, if babies are around, where's mum? Mum's long gone. Mum would make an opportunistic meal out of babies.
Yeah.
If mum was around, like mum's gone. Dad, again, he'd eat the babies.
Yeah, yeah.
Any other snake bigger than the babies would eat the babies.
Even like with the adults, once they've mated,
they're solid. They're back to solitary.
Yeah.
Like they only come together for breeding season and then they'll live their solitary lives.
Half their luck.
Don't let the wife hear that
one. Joking. She wouldn't listen anyway.
But yeah, like it's going to be the next sort of couple of weeks that they'll start coming out. Potentially a bit later because the shift in season was a bit later this year, but we'll sort of see when we start getting the first lot of hatchie calls.
It is. I always think it's like a little bit exciting, mainly because I get a fair few of them on the wineries and stuff. Yeah. They always sort of just like, they normally just contain them.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, you more often than not you get them just because of the situation. They're normally in big open spaces and they either standing there literally watching it in the middle of nowhere or in the middle of an open area where it's not going anywhere, or being so small it takes them a lot longer to get somewhere normally.
Yeah. Hatchies... They'll find themselves out in the open a lot more than the adults will. Like adults know how to stay hidden to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Hatchies, because they've just hatched, they're trying to make their way, they're trying to find where to go sort of thing. They'll just be potentially out in the open and not sort of knowing what they're doing, if that makes sense. They'll just be going somewhere. Yeah. Whereas, again, the adults will sort of know what's going on. Obviously.
A bit more experience.
Yeah.
Should we have a whinge?
We can have a whinge. I reckon we can have a whinge. I was just going to say on the hatchies as well quickly.
Sorry, I cut you off.
I'm looking forward to a whinge as well, don't worry. On the hatchies as well, yes, females can lay between, 15 to 25 eggs. You might be lucky if 1 in 100 makes it through their first winter.
Yeah.
Because everything picks them off. Yeah. Like, they're food for lots of birds. Cats will eat them. I've seen possums eating them as well. Like
chickens,
like, 1 in 100 might make it through its first winter.
Yeah.
And survive. Like, they are a food source for other animals. And again, they will keep their numbers in check.
Yeah.
Like, there's not going to be an explosion in snake numbers just because it's hatchie season.
Almost going into what we're going to talk about in a minute, like, it happens every year where, you obviously get a lot of hatchlings and then, people jump on it and be like, oh, there's so many around, like all this sort of stuff. And people don't realize that like most of them won't survive. That's why they lay so many, is because they need one to survive out of that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, their species would go extinct. Like,
same with other species, like bearded dragons, for example.
Yeah.
Bearded dragons will lay, between 15 and 30 eggs as well.
And double clutch.
Yeah. The mortality rate of wild bearded dragons is 98.6% of hatchlings. That's the mortality rate.
Brett and his stats again.
So 1.4% will survive to adulthood.
Yeah.
It's so low.
Yeah.
Because, again, they are food for other predators and stuff like that out in the wild.
It's almost like there's a food chain.
Like there's a food chain.
It's almost like other animals need other animals. Brett.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
But there's so many snakes.
And that's the sort of topic we'll go into for the angle that these particular people wanted to go, but didn't get from us.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll give a bit of context first behind it. I think it was either Sunday or Monday. There was a bite in Lobethal, so 15 minutes up the road from where I am. It was a complete accident of a bite. I've done a post about this. I have been in contact with the person as well. They're absolutely fine. It was a dry bite, luckily, which most of them are. But a complete accident. She was out and about. She must have startled the snake. Snake bit out of pure defense.
Yeah.
Because it didn't know what was going on, and then retreated. And luckily it was dry.
Yeah.
So,
and another example of, like, talked about it before, where you antagonize a snake, you keep molesting it, trying to hurt it, doing something, more likely to envenomate you out of, trying to get you to piss off.
Yeah.
Instance like this where it's just a pure accident, dry bite. It's like, it's not an exact science. Like, you always got to treat a bite as if you've been envenomated, obviously, but there is a correlation between people that, try to hurt these things and try to do the wrong thing to them, ending up in hospital envenomated compared to this.
I got in contact with this person. They did do a post in one of the local groups as well, just sort of saying, be mindful while you're out walking. So I got in contact with them, obviously made sure they were all right and offered any sort of ongoing support, I suppose. And she got back to me pretty quickly. She was absolutely lovely and absolutely, like, her attitude towards the situation was just top notch.
Yeah.
Like, after something like this in particular, it can throw you around a bit. But like, first thing she said was, I'm glad it was me and not, someone's kid that was walking through or something like that. And, I'm glad that the snake wasn't hurt or anything like this.
Yeah.
So, fantastic attitude on the whole thing. And, again, accidents can happen.
Yeah.
Got lucky it was a dry bite as well, which, again, just goes to show that they just want to, if they do need to bite, hey, fuck off, leave me alone, I'm just going to go this way, you go that way, and we'll just leave each other alone, sort of thing. She was very good about it as well, and I have sort of spoken to her a little bit over the last few days as well with sort of what happened next as well. So that was early in the week, Sunday, Monday or something like that.
Yeah.
When was it? Was it Wednesday? I think, was it Wednesday or yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I got a call in the morning from Channel 9 wanting a headline, essentially. I think they said they'd been in contact with her anyway because they must have seen her post or something like that. Yeah. And they probably thought, fuck, we can get a story here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they contacted me because I was the one who'd been in contact with her, and started asking me a heap of questions. I'm like, I know where this is going already. You want to get me to say something like, oh, there's so many snakes around, or, they're out to bite you and shit like this. And I wasn't having a fucking bar of her because I just knew that's what she wanted from the start. And I'm like, I know where you're going with this, and I just didn't want to fucking borrow her. And I said that to her, and I'm like, I'm happy to, you know, talk to you and do all this sort of stuff. But I said, if I talk to you, this will be a positive story with an educational message. You will not get anything else out of me. And I said, if you're like looking for something else, go find someone else.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh no, I completely understand and all this sort of stuff, as they do, grubs. But you know, we had that chat, and it was sort of left at that. She said she'd get back in contact if anything sort of eventuated.
Yeah.
I let you know that they'd contacted me.
Yeah.
And then what was it? Not even half an hour later.
It's like 10 minutes.
You sent me a message saying that she'd called you as well, wanting the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
And then, yeah, obviously same situation. Didn't get a bar out of me pretty much. She'd gone on about it. I was like, pretty much explaining the whole thing. She's like, oh, yeah, that's a good angle to take on it and all that sort of stuff. And then, yeah, she's like, I'll be in touch. And then, yeah, 10 minutes later, me and Brett pretty much got this exact identical message.
Saying, oh, yeah, we're not going to run with it.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't give you what you want, you grub. Then I sent her a message back. I was being a bit of a smart ass. So.
It's not like you, Brett.
No, not at all. Not at all. What did I say? Oh, sorry, we couldn't give you your fear headline or something like that. She didn't reply.
Well, like we've said before, like the exposure that we get for good
reason.
Yeah, giving good exposure to, you know, educational exposure, all positive, you know, anti-fear around snakes and stuff.
Yeah.
That gets a lot more views than what, like I said, they get in their shitty nightly
I got
news
like
crap.
Since Monday, I've done a few posts from sort of this week.
Yeah.
I've got over 3 million views this week.
Yeah.
Like on stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like fucking ridiculous. Like
they probably get like 20,000 people watching the nightly news.
Yeah. Yeah. Whereas, you know, again, our sort of educational messages
hit a lot better.
Getting pushed out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like they just look at every, like not just snake stuff, but every story is just because they're obviously in a dying media.
Yeah.
Like they just want to get headline after
headline. Yeah, that's all it is.
Just to get people to watch.
They want to watch, they want to click, they want to...
Because if they're talking about normal stuff that's not exciting, they're not getting people watching it.
No,
so.
no. But again, like what we do with the educational stuff, like we can write a big long thing and then just accompany it by a little video and it'll get shared by fucking 100 people.
Yeah.
That'll reach bloody God knows how many.
Yeah.
Like just simple things like that.
Yeah.
That just get out there and
100%
send the message that we want out there more, I suppose.
Like, when I was telling the missus about this, and then I sort of said, like, I think I told someone else it too. Like, I used to get excited. When I first started, I got excited about when the media would ring you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Channel 7, Channel 9 are ringing me. Then now it's just like, fuck
I
off.
couldn't give a fuck.
Like, honestly, like now, like, you know, like we said, like we get more exposure with what we do in our own mediums.
Yeah.
Rather than we don't need them to fear campaign us into, you know, getting seen or something like that. It's not about that anyway. But just, yeah, couldn't give two shits about it anymore. I'm like, you guys, no one watches you anyway.
No like even if they did want to do something, and even if we did, you know, get there and say all our positive shit, they'd still try and spin it.
Oh, that was like that. Yeah, like last year when I did it.
Yeah.
I spoke for like 2 minutes and they cut in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, most of it wouldn't have hit the line that they were going for.
No.
That's what it would have been.
Which is always fear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Go get one of your other fucking uneducated Muppets on there, like you've had before, saying snakes attack people.
Yeah.
If you want to push your fear shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll do our thing. Go get one of those other fucking idiots. Like, there's plenty of them. There's plenty of them that'll go say whatever you fucking want.
Just to get on the TV.
Just to get on the TV. We'll do our shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And get more views doing it our way.
Yeah, if you want to come to us, great, come to us. But we'll fucking do it our way. We won't do it your way.
Yeah.
Because again, I couldn't give two shits if I do an interview or not.
Nah.
I don't care. I want to say what I want to say about these animals in a positive way. Like,
it's just what we do.
Yeah.
And they're the ones, for the last how many years that have fed the fear into everyone.
Yeah.
For the last ever since TV's been around, they would have been doing that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like it's probably gotten worse. Like with them from their angle, it's gotten worse.
Oh, for sure.
Like even the other day, there was a lady that got I didn't even know she wasn't even bitten, but she was walking. I don't know if you saw it. She was walking down the side of her house, and there was a red belly going along the side.
I didn't see that one, I don't think.
She walked straight past it, didn't see it, and the snake sort of reared up like, oh shit, and then took off.
Yeah.
Guess what the headline was?
Oh, snake attacks someone in backyard.
Yeah. Snake attacks.
When you can see it like probably literally retreating.
Yeah, it literally like, you know how they'd sort of leap back and sort of like almost lunge.
Give it a bit of what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, and they almost lunged because they got shit scared out of him. Then he took off.
Yeah.
And then the lady, like, it was kind of funny. The lady like tripped over and fell back and like went like that. And then obviously even the other day the headline was snake attacks like woman or something. I'm like, you would never learn. Like it's
no.
And it's and that's just why we're reluctant to even talk to people like that because
they always spin it. Spin it.
Well, like we said, we'll talk to them, but
we'll do it our way.
The way we want to say it. And that's why we're open with when we talk. Like, he's like, me and Brett are obviously on the same page with all that because they got exactly the same feedback from both of us and decided not to do anything because we both gave the same bloody, and we hadn't talked to each other like what she said exactly yet then either. We just gave the same spill without talking to each other.
Yeah. Well, fucking. Here's an idea. Someone from the media, come on the podcast. Well, let's have a chat to you. See why you keep going with this shit. Well, we know why. It gets a headline. But you come and have a chat to us, we'll have a chat to you. How about that? Yeah. You won't know because you're all grubs. Probably because I keep calling them grubs is why they won't.
We're not going to help, Brett. I was going to say, I've got to,
Okay, I couldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I
was going to say, I do have a few of them in my, a few numbers there that I could ask, but at the same time, the angle they're going to give you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, my boss told me so.
Fucking.
My producer said that.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, whatever.
Going on sort of all the attention that I've got on sort of social media over the last sort of week. I know I need to do another video next week of a snake not chasing me. There's been so many comments on that red belly. Oh, I was chased by a bloody snake. Bloody Browns will go and chase me. So I've got my next video planned. It's going to be whenever I catch my next brown snake, I'm going to go to a nice area, put him on the ground and just let him crawl straight through my legs and keep going.
Yeah.
Just to show, or do like I did the other time, put him on the ground, he'll go, I'll walk in front of him, he'll turn around and go the other way.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give him the opportunity to chase me.
Yeah.
But he won't.
The other thing you can do is not read the comments too.
I'd
take my rule.
That was like the post I did today.
Yeah.
For all the Muppets. Like, you're helping us. You're literally helping us. Yeah. If half of you Muppets didn't comment, I wouldn't have got 3 million views this week. Like, no chance.
It's so funny.
No chance. You're pushing the algorithm. You're pushing our message. Yeah. Like, thank you. You're Muppets, but thank you.
Yeah.
There was a couple I read early on, but it's over like 200 now. I'm like, fuck.
I literally, I just make a rule to myself. Like, if it's sort of a normal post, I'll have a look. But once it pretty much gets past like 50 or 60 comments, I'm not even looking.
I know what half that shit is.
Yeah, I'm just like, sorry, but I know I'm missing out on a few positive ones there that I could reply to. Like, because I'll do like, if there's a real positive comment, I'll try and like it. Or at least say like thanks or something like that. But at that point, like when there's hundreds there, you're just like, it's not worth it. I'm not looking at it.
Because that's what they want.
Yeah, exactly,
they want the reaction. And like I said,
they've already helped us enough by commenting. We'll just leave it at that.
You're not going to get it. Like, again, you've done enough by commenting. Thank you for pushing the algorithm and,
Thanks for helping.
Getting more people. But you want a reaction out of us.
Yeah.
My reaction is to do a post and I'll call you all Muppets like I did and say thank you, basically. So thank you.
My reaction lately has been thanks for the support, smiley. And then they would have especially the boomers on there.
Triggers them.
What does he mean? and then obviously when I made a similar post sort of saying how
you've had a few good ones recently that have gone off.
And it's funny, the one that I pointed out to him, like similar to yours, where I pointed out that it helps us.
Yeah.
There was no comments on it. So
oh fuck, because they just don't realize. They just they think they're triggering us or annoying us. It's like,
you're helping, mate.
I hear that shit every day.
Cloud is clout.
Yeah, again, you're helping me more than you think. I
wonder if that's going to make the sort of the comments. Probably not. There's always going to be people commenting that.
Always
people aren't smart enough to sort of not do that.
To realise.
Like, even I've grown up, like, I used to comment on shit all the time, like on my personal thing, just say shit on things. Nowadays, I just don't bother. It is like, just goes to show that some people just don't grow up. Even when they're 60 years old, they still got to put their 2 cents in that no one gives a shit about.
No, they've got nothing better to do at that age. So sit on the Facebook and try and trigger snake catchers. But it's funny when one person does it to like a few different snake catchers on the same one.
Yeah,
it's like, really?
Yeah.
What? Like, why?
But then the other day, me and Poppy were talking about it when we were driving to Blanchetown.
Yeah.
We sort of said that, like, the people that say that, they probably say the similar shit on other subjects. Like, completely, like, un-animal related.
Just even. Miserable people that have nothing better to do.
Like politics or bloody sport or something like that. They'd be on there saying all this shit, and it's just they got nothing else better to do.
Yeah. So. It's like, how unhappy are you with your life that you need to...
Say shit like that.
It's like, if I see something I don't like or don't agree with, I'll just fucking keep scrolling.
Like I said.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But again, like, if you see something like that and you don't like it, commenting isn't going to make it go away. It's going to think, worse. Oh, you like this? I'm going to keep showing it to you.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't care if your comment's negative or positive.
Yeah.
It's thinking, you're engaging with this content. I'm going to keep showing it to you.
It's literally like the one comment I did on that one where I said thanks, for the people that don't like snakes that comment because you helped me.
Yeah.
That post, there was one person that said, and his comment was, "Oh, why is it my fault?" Like, he still didn't get it. I'm like, no, why is it my fault that I see it or something like that? No, can't be along those
something
lines.
Something like that.
And I commented back and I'm just like, mate, like, you don't have to interact with it. Like, I said you chose to interact with it. There's buttons you can press on there that says not interested. You can click on that. You can also block my page.
Yeah.
You don't have to see it.
No, you don't have to. But again, commenting or even liking is interaction.
Yeah, exactly.
That just feeds the algorithm and Facebook thinks, oh, you like this?
Yeah.
I'm going to put more in there. Or I'm going to put similar content up for you to see. And again, like, just keep scrolling. Or again, go block.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. It's not hard.
No.
But again, thank you.
Thank you, though.
Oh, fuck, it's funny. Oh, because they think they're just triggering us so much.
Yeah. Well, we did just talk about them for the last 20 minutes, but...
Are we triggered, though?
Not triggered, but just...
It's funny.
Well, once again, they've given us a talking point.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, if you don't want to give us a talking point, stop fucking commenting.
But don't, because it helps our page.
They're not smart enough to figure it out anyway, so that'll never be an issue. The Muppets aren't going anywhere.
Which doesn't bother me, really, to be honest.
Like that other snake catcher said, clout's clout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's it. Again, it just helps push what we want to get out there. So that's all it is. Leave it there.
Well, it's been an hour and 10, so...
Yeah, let's leave it there. All right.
No worries.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. Just, another catch-up episode. Hopefully, we've got a couple of guest episodes coming up. Probably... We've got episodes for February done now, including this one. So going into March, hopefully we have a couple more guest episodes lined up.
A couple lined up, so... couple of good ones lined up too. So,
yes, absolutely. Yeah. So be sure to, like, share, leave us a comment. And again, let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about. We've got plenty of people to come on, plenty of topics to talk about, plenty more call outs to come as well. So
And a trip maybe. So
yes, that'll be good. Snake catchers on tour.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll sort of lead more onto that as it sort of happens.
Keep it a bit of a surprise,
I suppose. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.
Cheers. See ya.